today to take you to Universal Studios and Universal Islands of Adventure in Orlando, Florida with me. My sole purpose, I guess, for this trip was to find all the Shrek merch, and I did make a separate video on that. That's coming out soon, and this was before DreamWorks Land was open. I'd never been in this Christmas shop before, and we've been to Universal several times. Never even seen this before, but I was mesmerized. I had to look at everything. Look, they actually wrapped the cauldron in the hat. I did not pick up one of the Harry Potter bears or the pixie. Regret that. I'm gonna have to get that next time. They had a Honeyduke's corner. Very, very cute. I loved all of this. And this video is a bunch of my clips together. This is just clips from the whole trip, but there are separate videos for separate things if you guys are interested in that. Be sure to subscribe, check out the other videos, give this a like. This guy, they had this guy and I was in love. Here's more Shrek merch, but the owl they said was sold out the first day. He sits on your shoulder, and I was kind of bummed because I really wanted him, but he was sold out. But spoiler alert, I did end up getting him the third day we were there. And look, more Shrek stuff. They had so much Shrek stuff, and I loved it. I did do this. You purchase a $300 shopping cart, which you can spend in the park as long as it's not on food, and you get a free wand, so that saves you $60. So I went ahead and did that, and you got to choose from these interactive wands. So cute. So cute. Like I said, you had to choose from these 4. And I believe I got Arthur Weasley. I could be incorrect. I collect them, so it's up on the shelf. But they had a bunch of different candies. I actually got a few of these too, and I reviewed them. And then breakfast one day, we went to Green Eggs and Ham. And they have Who Hash, which loved it. Loved the pizza Who Hash, which is basically pizza tots. It was very good. They also had a vegan version, if you guys are wondering. They did have a vegan option. That's the normal Who Hash, and this is the pizza. And then this was the Jurassic Park area. Just a couple things they had for sale that I just found funny, and I love them. I didn't buy them, but I feel like I need some of these Protect Your Pets ones, and Dinosaur Spotted here. Please do not ride the Triceratops. Yep, we need that in our house for sure. 100%. More Shrek merch. Are you really surprised? That's a theme throughout this video. I can't even talk today. But then this is the pass holder only building, the pass holder lounge. They had some Epic Universe merch and some How to Train Your Dragon merch for Epic Universe that's coming. I did get one of these tie-dye-ish Epic Universe blue shirts because I needed to have that. I needed that in my life. One of these. And they're all different. I debated buying this. I believe it is the Loungefly. It was on sale. I regret not buying it. I don't know when I'd ever use it. I love it though, but I didn't buy it. They had so many bags. I actually did not buy a bag this trip, but I will next trip, I'm sure. They had some Dueling Dragons merch as well, and How to Train Your Dragon stuff with it. So that was giving Horror Nights and Epic Universe. Just so many things. And I just found it cool that they had some How to Train Your Dragon stuff before that opened. And we did go down the main street here and found Homer and Bart. There were a ton of people online to see them. We did get some pictures, but I didn't insert them because I'm just talking about this here. And the Blues Brothers passed by.
Don't miss the last 2 shows of the Blues Brothers. 210 and 310
And we stopped by and seen Optimus Prime for a bit. And he was just taking pictures with everybody. It was really cool. 10 out of 10 would recommend this experience.
We're here, buddy! Cheers!
Welcome, recruits. Your tour is about to begin.
We kept walking, and there were some characters from Sing. We didn't stop for them, but we did see them several times over our trip. This was walking into what the area where the Jaws Bruce is, and this is still under construction here, even now after we've not been there a while. But they have a makeshift bar there. This was DreamWorks Land when we were there. It was not open. They opened it a week later. So we'll be back for that. But this was the area. You can see E.T. over there in the corner, but E.T. is my favorite Universal ride. If you don't love E.T., there's a problem with you, because the E.T. ride is the best. Even though it's the most basic, it's the best. I loved this popcorn. It was a banana flavored, which I didn't think I'd like, but it was very subtle. Loved it. This is actually in the Universal City Walk store. This is the House of Mina Lima section, and there's so many things. If you don't know who Mina Lima are, they actually make all the paper props for the Harry Potter movies, and they had a section for them. I loved all of it. I was here a while. And I was so excited to find Hagrid's wand in this store, the umbrella wand, because that had been on my list to get for a while as well. And it's on the shelf. Like I said, I collect them. And every time I go, I get a Mina Lima journal and I get wands. Every time. I've gotten 2 Mina Lima journals since I started that tradition, even though we've been there more than that. But I'm obsessed with their stuff. They have very cute stuff. The next morning, we went to a VooDoo Donut, and this is in City Walk. And you have to walk all the way around here, but that's not a problem. They have some merch. It's a really cool looking building, and there are so many options for donuts. So many. And I intended to get the vegan maple bar because dairy and I are not friends. And that's what I always get. I never stray away from the vegan maple bar because it's so good. But I do show you some options here. This is what they have. So many things. They had a special Earth Day one. Even though Earth Day had passed, they still had it. As you can see, that's the aftermath of his donut and mine. And guess more Trek merch, of course. This was in a candy store too, so it was really random that it was there. And we went on the Hogwarts Express. Love that for us. I was trying to make sure that the camera would focus because it did not want to focus. But love the Hogwarts Express. There's Hedwig. Platform 9 3/4. Love it, love it, love it. And we rode the Hogwarts Express several times. Actually got put in with a family from the same place where we actually live. So that was fun. So then we went on to, again, the Harry Potter section. They had butterbeer, but we went into the Hog's Head and got a beer. And then I had to voice over this. I can't play their music because copyright, but these are the Durmstrangs from the show, the Hogwarts Triwizard Cup show. They have Bobatons. You can see one in the back there. They have their section as well. And if you guys want me to upload the whole thing with voiceover, I can. These were in Filch's Emporium, and they actually glow. So I think they're good for the new Hogwarts Night show. Very cool. Didn't pick one up because we didn't actually need that. I didn't stay for that show, but it's really cute. Oh, look, another beer. We went, and the fish and chips was amazing. This is actually a chicken tender kids meal because I wasn't feeling like a full meal, but this is the pear cider. I prefer this over butterbeer, and I love butterbeer. We also tried the apple pie because everybody's like, oh, the apple pie is great. It was great, and it's actually pretty affordable. I think this is $5. There was some Halloween Horror Nights merch in the All Hallows Eve Bayou Boutique because this was after Mardi Gras, but they still had the stuff up because I was on a mission to get one piece of Mardi Gras merch, and I was hoping they weren't sold out. And I did get him, so you'll see him soon. But this was a lot of the Horror Nights merch, and I didn't actually get anything from the Horror Nights line. It's really cute. It's very 80s, but I did get him. I was after King Gator. He's a popcorn bucket. And I grabbed him as soon as I saw him. He was actually on clearance, and with purchasing him, I got the free popcorn, so I went and got more banana popcorn. It was great. And this is the Carousel in Islands of Adventure in the Seuss Landing area. I just thought this was the coolest carousel I've ever seen in my life, so I had to show it to you guys. And unfortunately, I don't get to share the Dr. Seuss music with you, because again, copyright. But imagine something whimsical here, because it was great. We actually rode this several times, and no, I don't care what you guys say, it was one of the best things. And of course, I got my little snowy owl that sits on your shoulder. Again, this was days later after they were sold out. I was just so excited they got some in while we were there. This was in Simpsons Land, and I was trying to record while we are on the Twirl and Hurl, King and Kodos, and this thing goes way faster, like incredibly faster than you think. Like, you have no idea that thing's gonna go so fast. Then we went into Florian Fortescue's. Of course, I needed my butterbeer ice cream. If you get anything at Universal, get this butterbeer ice cream from Florian Fortescue's. 10 out of 10 would recommend. And this was Simpsons Land again. This is just showing everything we ate that day, I guess. But I got a pizza from Luigi's and a Buzz Cola, I believe it's called, which is actually, if you're from the southern states, it's literally cheerwine. There was some more Halloween Horror Nights merch. Like I said, I didn't get anything from this line, but they had a lot. More Shrek stuff. I love these new little Shrek plushies. So cute. One of the days we went to the pool, and there were the rules. I just thought there were a ton of rules for being a very shallow pool. We actually had a family from Wales beside us, so that was nice. This is the Guinness store, and it has everything Guinness and more in it. I just popped in there. We actually did get a couple things in here, but if you guys have never been in the Guinness store, you should go. It's a nice place. This is a giant cake pop. It was not the best cake pop I've ever had. Again, more food and more peach cider because, not peach cider, pear cider, because I'm me. I didn't know that they had these meet and greets in Seuss Landing, so I just thought this was the cutest thing ever. And this was over in the Marvel section in Islands of Adventure. Just so cool that they just meet everybody. We've been there before, and I'd never seen this many characters out at once. And this was the characters walking through. There's Wolverine, Captain America. Sorry, I don't remember her name. But they announced they were coming through and just walking through. So, of course, I had to film them. Why not? And there's home, Hogwarts. Love Hogwarts. And this actually shows actual arrival times and departures from King's Cross.